Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Ching. And as you can see, we're in a bus today. We've just crossed over the river over into Gaoyao. We're off to pick up more people in Gaoyao. Then we're picking up people in Sihui. Then we're picking up people in Yunfu. And then we're off down to the coast. We're going to get onto a boat and we're going to go a few kilometres offshore to an island, which we're going to go and have a look at. We're staying overnight. We're on a package tour. And just thought I'd sort of clue you in. A couple of girls sitting over here to our left. They're actually with us. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a story about who these people are and why we're going away with them. So, when I first came to China, I met a guy, another Australian named Peter. Older guy, and we hung out a lot. We used to go bike riding together and all that sort of stuff. Had a really good time together. He went back to Australia for some medical treatment right before COVID happened, and so consequently couldn't get back and hasn't got his way back yet. Hopefully he'll be back soon. But way back when I first met Peter, he used to have a young girl come and stay with him. I actually go back a little bit further. Peter's girlfriend, Elva, is a tour guide. She used to, we've stopped here in Gaoyao, we're picking up some more people. But anyway, we'll carry on. So Peter had a girlfriend, Elva, who's a tour guide. So she's actually guiding this tour. She's sat up the front of the bus up there. We'll probably see her over the next couple of days. We'll be doing lots of videoing and stuff. Elva's oldest niece, Betty, used to come and stay with Peter every school holidays. The two of them just got on like a house on fire. Really, just great couple. They hung out together all the time. Betty would have only been 8 or maybe 9 when I first met her. Really good value. She has a good laugh. We had a good time. She used to come and hang out all the time. She'd been coming for a couple of years, so every school holidays. So twice a year she'd come over. Whether Elva was here or not, she'd come and stay with Peter. And yeah, they just used to get on really well together. Then one holidays, Betty had gone back home, and apparently her younger sister, Marnie, complained, why does Betty always get to go to Jiaoqing on holidays? They live over in the next province, over in Guangxi province, in a city called Hezhou, which hopefully we'll be going to visit in a week or two. We'll go over, we'll take these girls back with us, take them back home. But Marnie complained, why do they always get to go to Jiaoqing? And Elva explained to her, well, look, Betty works really hard in school. She's, top of her class, does really well. So that's her reward. If you work hard in school, maybe you'll get to go to Jiaoqing as well. So the next semester in school, Marnie knuckled down. And so by this time, Betty would have been 11. Marnie would have been about 7 or 8. She knuckled down in school, went from being a very average student to being top of her class. Well, maybe not top, but up there, up close to the top of her class. So the next holiday, she got to come as well. So we had 2 girls came and stay. I think by the time this happened, I think Peter had gone home already. We got traffic lights. So yeah, it was Betty and Marnie staying with Elva. So I went out, hung out with them a lot. Really good girls. Had a good time. Young Marnie she's a little terror, but good fun. So they went back home at the end of the holidays, and then their cousins, the youngest cousin, Tina, same thing. Why do they get to go to Jiaoqing? I don't get. They work hard in school, they earn the reward, so they got to go to Jiaoqing. If you work hard in school, maybe you will get to go too. So the next holidays, we've got 3 of them coming over to stay with Elva. Was it 3 or was it all 5 of them? Might have been all 5 of them actually. So that'd be the twins over here to our left, which will give you a look back there in a minute. Finish the story first. Yes, it was. All 5 of them came, that's right. And they'd been here a few days. I'd met the twins a couple of years earlier when we went for a trip to Shenzhen. All of their parents work in Shenzhen. They all sort of live with their grandparents and stuff in Hezhou. So we'd go on to Shenzhen, catch up with all the girls' parents. And so I'd met the twins, never really had much to do with them then, but they all came to visit. And they'd been here about 3 days before I actually found time to go and catch up with them. And went around to Elva's house, sat down on the couch, and within a couple of minutes, young Tina, who was a year older than Marnie, come and sat beside me. I had a little translator tool, and me and Tina just started chatting away through the translator. She's having a great time talking to a foreigner. But Elva kept looking at me weird, just giving me weird looks. I'm going, what are you looking at me like that for? And I didn't really quite get why she was looking at me like that. And then the next night, we'd taken all the girls out for dinner. And then went for a walk after dinner. We went for a walk up along the river. And the girls would all sort of run ahead. Me and Elva were hanging back, having a cigarette as we were walking along. And Elva looks at me and she says, how the F did you manage to do that? And I said, what? How did I do what? She said, how did you get Tina to talk to you? Said, I don't know, she just come up and talked to me. And then Elva told me that the girls, by this stage, have been there for 4 days. Elva's their aunt, and young Tina was so shy that even with her aunt, if she wanted to go to the toilet in their apartment, she would go and see one of the other girls and ask one of the other girls if it was okay, to go and ask Elva if it was okay to use the toilet. And Elva had said to her, you don't have to ask to use the toilet, just go and use it. She's too shy. So yeah, me and her just connected straight away. And then I've been over to Hezhou to visit them a couple of times. They're really, really good people, really good family, the rest of the family as well. But they haven't been over here for a couple of years due to COVID and other things going on. But this time, Betty and Marnie have gone off to Shenzhen to visit their parents. I don't know what Tina's doing at the moment. But the twins here have basically, they've just finished their final year of middle school, and they have basically topped out the town in terms of grades. They've done really, really, really well. They study hard, work really hard. They used to, so the couple of times they came to visit here, the same little translator tool, they would get my translator tool anywhere, anytime we went anywhere, went to a restaurant or a bar or whatever, and they'd go sit in the corner with my translator tool. They'd speak Chinese words into the translator tool, listen to the English, and then practice talking to each other, just repeating the words they heard to try and learn English. Really keen. But yeah, these guys have topped out. Say hello, girls. So these girls have done really, really well in middle school. They've actually been scouted by the best high school in their town. They've got full scholarships for 3 years at high school, which is going to save their family about 170,000 RMB. So for those in Australia, you're looking 30, maybe 35, just under 35,000 Australian dollars. So we're taking them away to these islands as a reward. So we're going overnight. We're going to hit the boat, hopefully in a couple of, probably 3 hours, I think, to get to the coast. We'll get onto a boat over onto the island, and yeah, we're there for a couple of days. So stick around. We're going to carry on and show you all around this island. Hopefully, I don't know how much we'll get to see. We're only there for one night, so we're coming back tomorrow afternoon. It's about just after 7 o'clock in the morning now. We're leaving early, hopefully get there by lunchtime-ish, and yeah, should be a good trip. So stick around, there's plenty more to come. We'll come back to you once we're on the boat. See you soon. Okay, so we're almost at the beach now. In fact, we just spin our camera around. We've stopped for lunch here. If we look around just through this gap here, you can just see the ocean. I don't know whether we can see that on here or not, but our first view of the ocean. So this road out here goes along the ocean. Got restaurants all the way along here. We see a guy down there with a flag trying to wave people into the restaurant down there. There's another guy down here doing the same thing. This is our bus that we've just come in on. It is now, I'm not even sure what the time is actually. But this restaurant, we've stopped in here. We're going to have a feed for lunch before we head down to the boat. Here we have this man waving the flag, trying to get people's attention. So we're in this little, looks like a seafood restaurant. So we have deliveries of seafood here by the look of it. And then if we look down here, we've got all the different fish you can purchase and they'll cook up for you. Around this side we have, oh, it looks like we've got eels in here. Look at these buggers. Oh, there's a couple of sharp teeth in the front of that bugger. We've got crabs, shrimp, lots of shrimp, more crabs up this end. And then it's our restaurant. So it's very, very open restaurant. Nice, nice motorbike sitting out the front here. And then this is where we are eating. So pretty much everybody you see in here has come off the bus. Doesn't appear to be anybody else in there. So we're going to sit down and have a feed, and once we've done that, we'll be on our way. We'll get our way down to the boat, and we'll give you a look at the boat once we get in there. So stick around, plenty more still to come. Okay, so we're now on the docks, heading down to the boat. So we've got a bigger boat here, nice big catamaran. Very windy out here. And we're heading down, I'm not sure where, we're just following the crowd. See one of the twins here with the flag. This is a flag for our tour group, which is about 48 people, I believe. So we're going to make our way down to a boat here somewhere. And is this our group here waiting? I'm not sure. Not entirely sure what's going on. But we're just following the crowd really and seeing what happens. Let's have a look over at this boat here. Oh wow, so it's a bit bigger than it looks. So we're going to end up down inside underneath here by the look of it. So here's over. We're just going to find out what's going on. Oh, we're on. Oh, there goes one of the boats heading out there. Big catamaran. Got a few more coming up the back. Okay, we've got a bit of a ramp to go over here. Okay, watch our step over the ramp. After you. Okay. And then we're ducking down inside the cabin down here. I don't know how many this boat will hold, but seems to be a lot of people coming on. Okay, and downstairs we go. Watching our heads. Oh, we got seats down here. So I'm just trying to see if we have numbers on the seats. Doesn't look like it. So we'll try and find where we're going to sit. Right, here we are. Right, let's get this luggage off and I will get back to you. Okay, so we're pulling away from the pier now, backing up. We can see plenty of boats out here. There's at least 2 or 3 ferries coming in towards us. Here we see them. And we are on our way, and I think in front of us there is the island we're headed to. So we'll see how we go. Don't know what this yellow boat here is. We'll see if we can get a look on our way through. There's one of the other ferries coming through. Okay, it looks like this must be some sort of vehicle ferry. That looks like a fuel tanker truck on the back of that. So it's a vehicle ferry to bring vehicles out to the island. We can see a bit of spray coming up there. So yeah, bringing fuel to the island for them. It seems to be going at a fair rate of knots as well. There's this boat out here. It's going much, much slower than us. And we'll give you a little look inside the cabin here, so we can see. I don't know how many people we'd have here. Maybe 80 people on the boat. So yeah, good sized cabin in here. It's a shame we can't be outside enjoying the weather. So when we get to the island, we'll get back to you. Stick around. Okay, so we are getting closer to the island now. I don't know how well we can pick this up, but right along the top of all these hills is a series of wind turbines, so obviously the power is coming from there. If we look around to our left, see there's another island over this side. There's sort of matching islands, and I'm pretty sure there's a channel through the middle of these two that we are going to go through, and we actually end up sort of down around the other side of this island. So it's been about a 25-minute journey. Some sort of flag hanging in the ocean there. I'm not sure what that's for. Might be some fishing thing or something. Looks like we have a some sort of monument over here on the shore as well, but I can't quite pick out what that is. Tomorrow we're going to try and do a bike ride around a lot of the island, hire a bike and find our way around there. But yeah, it's been a good journey, fairly smooth, a little bit rolly, but nothing really rough. Just trying to see where we're going to wind up. But yeah, I thought we'd see buildings and stuff there, but this side looks to be very, very natural, apart from the wind turbines up on the hill. But I like a good wind turbine, so I don't mind that. Some people would complain and say it's ruining the ruining the view, but it's better than having a bloody smoky diesel power or coal powered power station to get power for the island. Okay, so this over here looks like this was a lighthouse. It's actually a separate little focus. It's actually a separate little island out there. We don't want to. The camera doesn't want to focus through that window. What's going on there? There we go. Okay, it looks like the water's starting to get a bit shallower through here as well. Where's that big power line there running down the hill? I wonder if they've got... So they must be running power over to the island over on our left as well. So, yeah, the weather's about 33 degrees here, or it was back on shore. We might check the temperature again later on the island. A little bit cloudy to keep the sun off us, which will be nice. The cloud does look to be sitting fairly low there, but sort of very rocky coastline by the look of it over this side of the island. Yeah, it is a popular tourist place. There's a lot of swimming and stuff, so there's beaches around here somewhere. As we were coming out from where we got on the boat, a lot of beaches around there, a lot of shops selling life buoys and swimming costumes and goggles and snorkels and all that sort of stuff. There's some big spray coming through here now. Okay, yeah, so these wires from this power tower up there, the wires are coming right across to this island over here. One big long jump. That's pretty impressive. Oh, there we go. So we can see the tower just on the other island back through the other side through here. It's coming all the way between them two towers. It's a good stretch. Whee, that was a big one. Okay, so it looks like as we get out the other side of these islands, we're going to cop a little bit more swell. That is suddenly really throwing the water up. Hey, that is doing good. Okay, we can see. Well, actually, you probably can't through all that water on the window, but there's a couple of ferries in front of us heading around to the right, just around this end up here. So we must be getting close to our destination, I think. But even with the amount of spray that's coming up, it's still a very smooth ride. Sort of the boat's rolling a little bit, but nothing too... Oh, we got a couple of big swells coming up here. Nothing too bad. Has been fairly smooth. Oh, we got another lighthouse out here, just on this little headland here. A bit hard to see through that water on the window. It is there, trust me. Ferry coming back in towards us. And it looks like we're heading maybe into the right here. Maybe. We'll soon see. Oh, I can see buildings over there in the distance. Oh, and that looks like our first actual beach in here. Although nobody on that beach that I can see. Oh, yeah, we can see the wind turbines up here. They're a pretty good look at them now. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another group of them down in the valley down here, hidden in that cloud. So we've got the cloud just sitting on top of the hill there. So that, yeah, the cloud is sitting fairly low. Okay, and I think we're following this ferry in front of us here. Heading in, they've slowed right down. So that looks like our destination. So we are, just to give you some idea of where we are, we're about, Macau is about, I think just over 100 kilometers sort of northeast of us. So we're to the west of Macau along the coast, and then out to sea. I don't know how far out. I think we're about 8 kilometers, roughly between 5 and 8 kilometers, I think, offshore. Or are these little flags sitting in the water here? I don't know what they're for. Can't get them. They're too small for this camera. Some sort of structure being built in here. Still under construction. May well be some sort of hotel, resort, something like that for the future. Okay, we've got a ferry just coming out the right behind this rock wall, so we must be pulling in here somewhere. So we are probably going to stop filming as we come in, because I've got all my luggage I have to get off the boat. A bit hard to film while we're trying to walk along the boat doing that. But yeah, once we get back on shore, we'll get back to you. Okay, this looks like where we are heading to. We've got little minibuses lined up on the shore there, by the looks. So nice calm water for docking in here. So yeah, big breakwater here. We've got some sort of trawler out there. And this is the boat that we've been following in. This is the one that left just in front of us when we left the previous dock. So we're going to hang up there, and once we get ashore, we'll get back to you. Stick around. Well, after a lot of traveling, we had 3-4 hours on a bus, half an hour on a boat, another 20 minutes to get here on another bus, and we're in our hotel room at last. So we're going to sort of finish up here, but we'll give you a quick look at the hotel room that we're in here. So we've got two, I don't know what they are, twin double beds, I'm not sure. Bathroom and toilet back through here. which all looks pretty good. Shower in behind there. We've got a nice rainfall shower. And then looking out the window here, we've actually got a sea view out here, out behind this hotel. So we're really close to the beach here. It's a couple of minutes walk. We're going to go for a stroll down there soon, but we're going to finish this video up here. Just before we finish up, we might, if we look up on the hill here, we can see the windmills up here. I counted at least 25 of them on this island on our way in. Yeah, it's pretty full on. So this whole trip, just to finish up with, this whole trip is costing, turn the tracking off. It's costing basically 908 RMB, which is what, $160? Includes the bus trip, the boat, the ferry ride over here, hotel room, which I paid extra for because there's only one of me. I'm not with anybody. If you're with somebody, you'd pay double that price because it's a package deal. So yeah, I think the standard price is 700 RMB, I think, from memory, something like that. I paid a couple extra hundred because I'm the only one here. I've got someone at the door. So we're going to finish up there, and we'll be back to you soon. So hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, share with friends, subscribe to the channel to see what else we see around here. See who's at the door.
How's the room?
Room's fine.
Can you see the ocean?
Yes, got a good view out there.
Great. Okay.
I'm about to head down to the beach.
Okay.
So yeah, if you've got any questions, comments, hit us up in the comment section. If you've got anything you'd like to see about life here in China, which we're going to see plenty of now, hit us up in the comment section. If we look, just turn the camera around, we'll have a look down here on our way down to the beach. But we see lots of beach gear for sale down here. They've got electric bikes you can hire and go around the island. So we're probably going to do that tomorrow morning. Go and have a look around. But for now, we're going to sign off there. So I'll just finish off the cost of all this package deal. So 908 RMB. Yeah, it included the bus, the boat, second bus, hotel, breakfast provided in the morning. I think we have to go and find our own dinner, but that's okay. I was going to go and find something myself anyway, just to get away from the crowds if I can. There's, yeah, plenty of people around. Seems like a really good bunch of people on this trip. Yeah, there's quite a lot of younger kids on here. There's at least a dozen sort of under 12s, probably another dozen teenagers. I was kind of expecting it to be a lot more older people. But school holidays, so a lot more families have come. So yes, it's a really good crew of people. So yeah, looking forward to the next couple of days. So thanks for watching again, everybody. Stay safe, and we will see you all in the next one. Cheers.